Hello, once again, audience. Told you I'd be back. Welcome back to DomiNations with Christopher. This is my second target that I have taken in boot camp. A little 115 industrial. Looks to be fairly straightforward. He has not encompassed his town center very well. It's a fairly long base. The other thing I made note of was that he's only got a level 6 general, as well that his stronghold is not only exposed but not upgraded. A level 3 stronghold is the equivalent of a global aged mortar. Um, so I think the plan is fairly straightforward. Drop close to the stronghold with my heavies first to distract the stronghold, get the rest of my supporting army down. I don't want to go into that empty space there because obviously that would be very, very trappy. However, I think I can rally and work my way around kind of clockwise. So that's what we're intending on doing here. Now, let's see where that leads us. We'll skip forward a little bit here. Here's my troops. I haven't changed it up much. I've got my cleanup crew. I am taking a couple of, or one card army, which is the little Voltigeur army with me. So, and away we go, we hope. All right, so I get the zoom in and the quick drop. But then what happens here? I get my primary mercs down, and then nothing else really wants to go. So I end up going with a single finger drop in order to get my army in there. But nothing is responding. I can't at this point seem to scroll or rally. Oh, look at that. A rally worked. So, mistakenly having pulled all of my troops back, I went ahead and I protected them just because, well, that's what I could do. So we're at 13%. I tried flipping my device upside down. Still nothing doing. There's me spazzing out. There was some choice words spoken there. And it's literally, I think this is, I don't know if this is the device that's doing this or what's going on. But it waited long enough. And then I see that I got the town center and the quick victory, which is like, oh, okay. Obviously making note that I still have 5 of my bombards, and, you know, the majority of my stuff seems to be doing what it's supposed to. So I figured they were probably naturally going the way that I wanted them to go. I figured, well, I may as well drop the rest of my army where I can, including that little Voltigeur army. Had I been able to see and control my troops, I would have been a lot less concerned with that. Look at those little guys. They look kind of neat now that I actually have the ability to sit and watch them. Still nothing doing. Still no ability to move. I'm just kind of watching the action, and I'm like 67%. That's good. I decided I would try and flip outside of the app and then go back in, and sure enough, there it was. I was like, oh, well, isn't that nice? But at this point, I'm actually fairly impressed, though. I mean, I'm scrolled out and I'm like, wow, would you look at that, eh? I am down to 2 bombards, though, which is, of course, of concern. Like I said, you like to hang on to those bombards and have a minimum of 4. So I forced target on that last little mortar that was lying around there. I get a few like cleanup crew that was lying around. I get them in, and sure enough, 2 of them die right off the hop. The other 2 do what they're supposed to do. And that little pile of gold. I was like, oh yeah, that little pile of gold's going to be handled by... Never mind. Got sniped right off. But down goes the sniper tower. We got a minute left. Actually, see if we can't fumble our way through the rest of this base, or what's remaining of this base. The walls on this are fairly low level, so I'm not extremely concerned about that. I am concerned because I haven't hit too many traps, though. So obviously that's a little bit scary, and I still have to make it all the way across the opposite side of the base in order to get that little tiny pile of gold. So away we go. But I mean, I still have my 2 bombards. I still have a couple of mercs hanging around. Joan, of course, is down. I think she decided to take on a cannon, got shot in the face a few times, and called it done. That merc alone wouldn't do it, but sure enough, one of my bombards catches up, and there you go. There's my 5-star attack. That's an industrial. That's scary. That's scary. That's not how you want to do a war attack. Not at all. That's not what you want to see happening on your war attack. Ever. Ever. Never mind on your war attack. Any attack. You zoom in and drop your troops and that happens. But I don't know. I think it's time to restart the device. In any instance, it is a close one. We are looking at 148 stars with 49 out of 70 attacks. I know we're shy on attacks this time around. And these folks have got 152 with 61 out of 70 attacks. Obviously, their 1 through 5 are all industrial. I think they're 1, 2, 3. We haven't even bothered touching them. We're like, that's nice. But on the flip side, if you can see, I'm in the top left there. I've only been 4-starred. So we'll have to see. Play it by ear and carry on from there. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. As always, keep your sticks on the ice and have a good time.